Hello, you ancient soul. Feel free to take in a deep breath and connect with that inner source of yours so you could know what parts of this reading may be for you. Now, the reading is going to be general and timeless. It's for all the chosen ones out there, all the ancient souls. So you could be any zodiac sign. Just take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't for the next person. And if you would like a personal reading, a private one-on-one session with me, Akashic Records, anything else, check out the box below. It has the website 144bluerosetemple.com and a coupon code just for you. Now, we do have the Boundless But Boundaries program. It's a 3-day online workshop and event coming up November 29th. Feel free to save your spot on the website. And we have the 11/11 returning home retreat in Puerto Rico for next year. And the spots are also open for that too. So feel free to go check it out on the website, 144bluerosetemple.com. And just as always, thank you for your love. Thank you for all of your support. And thank you for being here today. If my energy or my readings resonate with you, feel free to subscribe. Go click on that notification bell and go like that like button so you can know when the next reading does come out and so I can connect more with your energy in the readings. All right, now you can be seeing the number 111 because it's 111 as I say that, and I started this reading at 111. Now, again, whenever you're watching this, it can be for you. We do have the 11/11 portal that's coming up. There's something that's about to manifest for you, and that's what I'm seeing. It's unmanifested, but it's coming in. It's coming in through the power of grace, of love, and also through the power of authority. So let's see what this is. Confirmation of my microwave. And for once, I actually turned off my microwave. At 144, it paused, but my microwave said ready. Okay, I had something in it that I didn't take out yet. You are ready for this blessing to manifest. All right, now what are the chosen ones ready for? The chosen ones, the ancient souls, the 144,000. What are they ready to receive? What are the chosen ones ready to receive? Restoration, cure, and safety here. What are the chosen ones ready to receive? Ooh, you know what's funny? You know, I'm hearing that song, that sound. It's like a sound bit from TikTok where it says, haha, funny. No, or not haha, funny, haha, weird. Where what I heard was, you dwell in the shelter of the Most High. Whoever dwells in the shelter, and we have restoration, cure, and safety. And what I heard was, whoever dwells in the shelter of the Almighty God. And then envy came out. Okay, you are protected from all forms and effects of envy and evil eye, monitoring spirits. You are safe. Why do we have restoration, cure, and safety for what the chosen ones are ready to receive? We have Persephone, new beginnings over here. And then we do have Oshun, sweet success over here. All right, you have a new beginning coming in. This new beginning is very protected. All right, for those of you who have dealt with evil eye, have worried about evil eye, envy, things like that, monitoring spirits, they shall not touch you. All right, you have a new beginning coming in here. We have Kalima, spiritual transformation. And this has come out in readings before, where chosen ones, whatever is manifesting for you, moth to a flame, it's kind of like accepting that comes with it, where it's like, well, do you want it? And that's what I'm hearing. Well, do you want it? And that yeah, from like spirit, God, we have call to action over here. Commander Ashtar, take charge, lead by example. And that's what I keep hearing. Well, do you want it? It comes with light and shadow. Persephone, queen of the underworld. She is the goddess of spring, goddess of flowers, but also the goddess of the underworld. All right, or queen of the underworld with new beginnings here. There's a blessing that is coming your way, chosen ones. And what I'm hearing is anointed ones. But this blessing is not going to come without any envy, evil eye, things like that. And this blessing is more waiting for you to not be like in any fear. We have choose to be love, Guan Yin, care, and compassion. So when people envy you, you know, it's like, oh, this, that. Having care and compassion of like, they know not what they do. What's coming through here, chosen ones, is whatever blessing is about to come in for you, this new beginning, it is safe for you to have it. You dwell in the shelter of the Most Almighty, the highest. But it's going to come with envy. It is so good, right? The light, that you're going to attract moths. And it's just like accepting that truth. And that's what it feels like here. I'm also hearing the words, be careful what you, and it's a song. Be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. But it feels like it would take the healing, right? The shadow work. Chosen ones, what's also coming through is whatever blessing you're about to receive, it's going to ask you to be strong, to be courageous, to have a strong mind. All right, because there is that spirit of envy here. All right, what do we have for the chosen ones that are ready to receive this blessing? What is this? What is this blessing that the chosen ones are ready to receive? Alchemize it. You are an alchemist, an ancient alchemist, you ancient soul. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. Divine alchemy. And we have hope over here, love and acceptance. Yeah, and it feels like though with this energy, or even really this blessing, you can have it. It's a beautiful blessing. But it will require some sort of acceptance. Love and acceptance over here. All right. And it's going to ask you to be that alchemist, which means alchemizing any and all of, you know, say the naysayers, right? Maybe the haters, the people who just don't see you, the negative energy, the envy, the evil eye. For the ancient souls, the chosen ones, on this blessing that they are ready for. Why do we have safety, cure, Persephone, new beginnings, envy, divine alchemy? Why do we have Persephone, new beginnings? A gift is coming from this. There is no action that is needed because an old cycle is completely closed and a new one is beginning. All right, new beginnings. Now, Persephone can resonate with you. We do also have amethyst over here, so the amethyst stone can resonate with you. Now, it is Scorpio season, so it is like Persephone season. But whenever you're watching this, it can be for you. For the ancient souls, the chosen ones out there, this blessing that they're ready to receive. Why do we have divine alchemy, cure, safety, Persephone, new beginnings, no action needed, cycle closed, and envy? What is this new beginning for the ancient souls? What is this new beginning for the ancient souls? What is this new beginning for the ancient souls? You would get attacked by negative thought forms, and that's what would kind of like trick you out of your spot. That's what would try to get to you. I'm hearing negative thought forms, which we do have all this purple energy. You can cleanse that with the blue flame or with the violet flame of Saint Germain or even Archangel Michael. Four of Cups over here can sometimes be negative thinking, regret, apathy. We have the Tower card here, and then I seek truth. All right, this card over here is expansion, Three of Wands. You are expanding here. All right, for the ancient souls, the chosen ones. Now, why do we have this envy card for the chosen ones here? Oh, Jesus Christ. Why do we have the envy card for the chosen ones here? Why do we have the envy card here for the chosen ones? You're going to walk away from the people that do not mean you well. All right. Oh, sugar, honey, iced tea. We have the Star card over here. I am inspired. The Star card is also hope, faith, and purity. All right. Now, for some reason, Sekhmet kind of comes through. Sekhmet and Ma'at, right? Ma'at represents that truth, right? Balance, justice, purity, all of those things. You know, and it's kind of like Sekhmet, that fierce warrior energy, or say boundaries, right? Protects your innocence, your purity, your truth. I'm hearing also, there's a Bible verse that says, before the throne. Ancient souls and chosen ones, before this blessing comes in for you, you are ready. But before this blessing comes in for you, God is going to remove monitoring spirits, envy, and evil eye. I'm hearing from your house, from your mind, from around you. There are people that you love, ancient souls or chosen ones, that don't necessarily always feel the same way about you. Before this blessing comes in for you, God may even seclude you. Everything is actually a part of this becoming. In order for this to manifest, God is removing the people who are envious of you. And it's sometimes people that you wouldn't expect or think. But I'm also hearing chosen ones. People sometimes, they just envy your anointing, your favor. It's not even what you got on you. It's what you have inside of you. What is the meaning or the reason for this envy card in the chosen one's life? Ancient souls and chosen ones. 111 as I say that. And again, that 111 keeps coming through. It's about to happen for you. Things are coming in for you. God, spirit, your ancestors, whatever resonates with you, is going to remove the people who they are wanting you to be stuck in a lower timeline. The cycle is closed. There's nothing they can do about it. 5 of coins, the 8 of swords. There are people in your life, right? It could even just be people you don't even know, right? Monitoring spirits. They want you. They benefit from you being in a lower timeline. And Spirit's going to expose this about the people around you. There are people that you don't even realize have benefited from, say, the unhealed parts of you, the old parts of you. You in a lower timeline, there are people in your life that benefit from a lack of boundaries or from that. God forbid you were to succeed. God forbid you were to rise. The stories, the thoughts that they have about you, this envy card, it wouldn't hold, it wouldn't stick. Because then they'd be forced to, and that's the Persephone energy. Persephone is queen of the underworld. And I had a Hades message today. I did have a Hades message today. I'm still going to give it at some point. But it wants to come through in this reading. So, with the Persephone energy, right? Queen of the underworld. I was going to give this in a separate message, but I just wanted to come through in this reading. And I'm not going to give everything that I was going to say. And it was more about Hades, not Persephone. When it comes to, say, that queen or king of the underworld energy, right? So say Persephone here. When you do the shadow work, you are protected from the shadows and the underworld of other people. And it's interesting that I said authority at the beginning of this reading. I said grace, love, and authority. You are safe. No action needed. Cure and safety. You are safe from the spiritual attacks, the envy, the evil eye, the negativity that other people throw your way from their unhealed selves. Why are you fearing the shadows of other people? The subconscious, the unconscious of other people of oh, why does that person have that? That person should this, that person should that. No, you should do shadow work. That's what's coming through here. People will look at what you worked hard for, collective, chosen ones, what you're ready for, this blessing, you worked for it. On a soul level, 144, as I say that, you worked for it, and every time in space. And so whatever's coming in for you, oh, you worked for it. You did the work. But there are people that you rising, and this is interesting here. The second you rise into your higher timeline, chosen ones, it's going to make a lot of people have to do some sort of shadow work, where they're going to realize where it's oh, you mean to tell me that, whatever I thought about them wasn't right, or the way I think about this or that, or whatever it is. Your success, and how do I word this? 5 of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords. It's going to force people to release the perspectives they had of you, but also the perspectives they had of themselves. For the Envy card here, why do we have 5 of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords? For the for the Envy card here, why do we have 5 of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords? You know what I'm hearing? This is what dreams are made of, from that Lizzie McGuire movie. I don't know why. So for some of you, maybe you've watched it. Lizzie McGuire, this is what dreams are made of. We have the Knight of Wands over here. We have 7 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Whatever it is that you are going to have, chosen ones, your dreams are going to come true. Your soul destiny is going to manifest. And people can either choose to see you as an inspiration, or they can choose to look at you through the eye of envy. But none of that is your problem, is what's coming through here. You are going to be an example of dreams and miracles. You. And that's what I'm seeing here. 7 of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles. This is what dreams are made of. This is what soul destiny is made of. This is what a soul-aligned life. This is what heaven on earth looks like and feels like. And people may look at you of like, well, that's not real. That's illusion. No, it's not illusionary. It's manifested. It's materialized. And you, chosen one, you are an example that it can happen. You are an example of God's grace, love, and miracles. But to the point where people are like, oh, well, that's not even real. Yes, it is. You know, and again, it's kind of shifting your mindset here where you are protected. You are in the hand of God. And they can choose to look at you through the eyes of envy or curiosity and inspiration. All right. Now, for the ancient souls, the chosen ones, on envy, cure, safety, Persephone, new beginnings. For this new beginning, why the 4 of Cups here for this new beginning? Why the Tower card here for this new beginning? Why the Hermit card here for this new beginning? You worked hard for what you have. Now, seen or unseen, that's what I'm saying, collective. You worked hard for what you have. And you're going to have it all, of whatever that is for you. You know, it's not to say have it all always in the material way, but you're going to live a life that your favor is clear. The anointing is clear. The alignment is very clear. 11-11. And people are going to wonder how you did it. But again, there's this, it's like your next level, your highest timeline. These blessings come in as you release the care of what other people think. Where it's like, well, you can be inspired or there can be envy. And there's a video of Prince and he was wearing all purple. And he's like, well, they could be inspired or something else. And I'm forgetting exactly what he said, but it's like a legendary clip of Prince. So Prince may also resonate with you. Like the late singer Prince, rest in peace. You worked hard though on a spiritual level for everything it is that you had. Like, physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, you worked hard for this. Queen of Wands here. Confidence and warmth radiates from me. Yeah, like your confidence, your shine, all of it comes from the self-love lessons that you went through. It comes from the healing that you went through. Not from a place of vanity, of this, of that. It, you know, it comes from true love, right? From your heart space, your soul. You're going to be shining from the inside out. And again, I'm seeing you shining as bright as the sun, as bright as a bright and shining star. And it is going to be up to people of, you know, well, I could see this person living in their soul alignment and God's will, and I could be inspired, or I could envy. And that's up to them. It's not up to you. And what they get, you know, is going to be also up to them, right? The envy energy, that's an entity. And that's up to them to deal with that, right? But you are protected from the underworld of other people. You're protected from the unconscious shadows, the subconscious shadows and envy and all of that from other people. King of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups, being mindful of your mind. You know, what I do see is there have been people who have projected lack upon you. Ho, 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 the devil card. Judgment, I know my destiny. Okay, chosen ones, put it in the comments below. I know my destiny. My soul destiny is anchored. They want to keep you trapped. Chosen ones, these people here, they want to keep you trapped. We have the Hierophant over here, the Devil card. I accept my shadow self. All right, again, confirmation. You have authority. Hierophant card with the key. You have authority over these underworld, subconscious, unconscious shadows from other people. You have reclaimed, you've integrated your shadow. They project upon you from the shadow they refuse to integrate, the shadow work they refuse to do, whatever it may be. But knowing that you do have like authority over this, you know, where you don't need to like let these people get to you. You don't even need to pay it any mind. You know, what I'm seeing is like a rock. You as just like a pure rock or stone. And like the hate, the negativity, the evil eyes just being water, where the stone doesn't absorb it. It rolls right off. All right. These people in your life, they want to keep you in the past. They benefit from you staying in your lower timelines, because if you were to rise, if you were to glow, if you were to shine, if you were to live your heaven on earth or your soul destiny, it will remind them of the work that they may still need to do. We have the Tower card with the Empress. Things are going to come in for you like a tower. You're going to receive all of your manifestation, your blessings, like a tower over here. Why the Empress with the Tower card? Why the Empress with the Tower card? It's going to come in like a tower, these blessings, these miracles, collective. Nine of Pentacles. I am surrounded by abundance. Empress card, I am abundant. And then the Tower card over here. All right, so when it comes in, it's going to come in. But what Spirit's also saying is you're ready for this, and that's why it's coming in. We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Hermit card. You know, I don't see you parading around. I don't see you being completely in the crowd. You know, some of these blessings you're going to keep to yourself. I do see that you're also in a place of mastery in your life right now. Dedication to my craft brings mastery. The Hermit card, I seek truth. Why the Hermit card here? Queen of Swords. You are holding your sword of truth, okay? Queen of Swords. I speak with truth, with clarity, and with compassion. You're in your truth, collective, and that's why this is all coming in. You know, and I see a lot of shadow work here of owning your truth. We have Nine of Wands. Resilience is my key to success. All right, keys can even resonate with you. You're in your mastery. I do see, especially of the mind, right? Where a lot of these spiritual attacks have been from people that are just projecting upon you what's not your soul truth. You know, like say you get a blessing and someone's just like, oh, this and that. You know, it's like, well, you were waiting 10 years for your blessing, you know? And so this is a lot of the mind space, having control of your mind, knowing your truth. What I do see, some of the biggest spiritual attacks that you've been through were negative thought forms, right? Negative thoughts, envy, evil eye, monitoring spirits that kind of infiltrate or seep in through other people, through social media, through family, through society. As you own your sword of truth, and what I see is you're in like a mastery over here, perhaps of just knowing thyself, right? That's your greatest protection. Maybe it's a mastery of what your craft is. Things are finally coming in for you because you've worked for it. But this time, there's going to be no one that tries to sabotage it. And not even that there's going to be no one that sabotages it. You know how to deal with those people, those energies now. And that's what Spirit has for you today. All right, things are coming in. Now, what is the advice for the chosen ones? What is the advice? 555, all right, where, you know, it's not to say that there won't be conflict, but you're going to choose your battles wisely. You know, where it's like Temperance card, I create harmony. Sometimes there are people that come into your life, they're just devoted to the other side, right? That of which is not your truth. And so are you going to argue with someone who kind of is already set in their mind about you, right? And that's what I'm seeing here. Why the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords for advice? You got celebration coming in for you, collective chosen ones. My life is a celebration of my achievements. And so what I see is picking and choosing your battles wisely. All right, Two of Cups. There's someone maybe coming in for you. Now, what is some more advice for the chosen ones for this reading? Joy, Mermaid of Lemuria, and we have forgive over here. All right, your birthright is joy. It is abundance. It is peace and happiness. And I see beautiful things coming into your life. All right, and you're not going to allow, look, you got a guardian over here, a caretaker, guardian, and support. You are very protected. This is all your soul destiny. It's your birthright. And I do see that you're at the point where, you know, nobody's going to be able to sway you out of your blessings. And I do see that there's these energies that try to, like, again, just project upon you. I'm seeing really the crown and the third eye. What is another card of advice for the chosen ones? Abundance over here. Okay, you have abundance coming in for you. Door to romance for some of you. Love and abundance coming in at the same time. What do we have as advice for the chosen ones? You got multiple things, multiple blessings coming in. Okay, for some of you, you have a gift of love and a gift of abundance coming in. There's multiple blessings here, okay? Multiple doors and paths are opening for you, collective. And I'm going to grab some final cards of advice. What are some final cards of advice? We have higher self. Somebody misses you here. It is Mercury retrograde. What do we have for advice for the ancient souls? Now, we had no action needed in the beginning. Now we do have ritual needed. Why do we have ritual needed over here? There could be like a cord cutting over here. Kura kula, prayer ritual, okay? Now for some of you, maybe removing blockages and obstacles when it comes to the wealth, the love, and the abundance. You can remove obstacles and blockages, negative energies that are not of your highest truth and don't serve you. For some of you, maybe some cord cuts over here would help too. Now we do have Guru Gula over here. So Guru Gula mantras can also be beneficial. In general, some sort of prayer ritual can benefit you. But in general, this is really just coming in from the work it is that you've done. All right. Now that's what I have for you, Ancient Soul. I hope that this message resonates in a positive way. I'm sending you all so much love and so many blessings to your day.